pretty good at PvP. I've seen his PvZ though. I may be thinking of Tole, but it's not as phenomenal. Do you want to introduce, like, who do you want to introduce first?
I will let you pick which one you want to introduce, and I will let you have the first one, sir, because I want you to introduce the first one.
Oh, well, I'm flattered. Thank you. Spawning in the bottom right position on Ready City LE. That's the new name. In the red trunks for Team 2 Pro, we have Forge.
And at that bottom left position will be the blue-trunked OD's lightweight playing as a Protoss player. Both players needing this win for their specific clan to take down this victory in this best of 9.
Yes, we've come a long way, and here is the culmination of it all. The final battle between good and still pretty good. It's going to be kind of awesome, just a little bit. Now, Red City LE is not a forced cross-spawn map, so both players are going to go scout, and they're pretty much mirroring each other right now, so...
It does look like Lightweight's going to be going for a little bit of an early expansion, if I'm not mistaken, just for the simple fact that he only has 1 on gas right now, and he's keeping his workers dedicated, not to get gas, but to getting those minerals done. That's just kind of my prediction on that aspect. It doesn't look, actually, it might be wrong. He's throwing down another gateway, so there's going to be a 2-gate pressure going against his opponent. But either way, it does seem like he's going a little bit less. Now he's finally got 3 on gas, so he did go a little bit less, I guess, to get that extra gateway out and was willing to sacrifice a little bit of gas time.
Now, what's important is if he stops at 50... Okay, he didn't stop at 50 gas. There was a small possibility that he was going to do a hard Korean 4-gate. Now, there are 2 kinds of Korean 4-gates. One is kind of like the standard 4-gate. You see, you get stalkers and sentries and zealots, oh my. But a Korean 4-gate hits around the 5-minute mark, and it's just masses of zealots. It's glorious to see. You should definitely look that up. Trust me on this one, VIP.
I will definitely have to check that out. Now, I have heard something about this. I've never really kind of paid too much attention to it because I just thought it was a phantom rumor. I'm just kidding. I've actually heard about this. Again, I don't play TOS. I don't really worry about the Korean 4-gate. However, that is actually a really, really smart idea to do. It doesn't look Lightweight's putting a proxy pylon really, really early. Not even at the 5-minute mark's already dropping it. This has got to make a little bit of a worry situation for Forge. He does have 2 gates, but at the same time, his opponent, you know, is already chrono boosting out some units. He's got to be thinking something is wrong. Something is wrong here. But he does have 2 sentries here to try to wall off. He is going to take that expansion. This probe's going to see the expansions down.
But here's the thing. Forge, he got into the main, he saw where the chrono boost was going, saw a lot of it on the Cybernetics core, so he should know this aggression is coming, but it doesn't seem like he's reacting too strongly. He's gonna have, doesn't even have warp gate yet. His opponent gonna have warp gate a solid 30 seconds earlier. That's an entire warp-in cycle, and he could get some nice damage done here. Is he gonna get the Stalker? That could be big. Good micro on the Sentry. Micro and them sentries. Oh, he loses the Sentry.
At the same time, look at what's going down in Lightweight's spot right now. He does have, it looks like Twilight Council just finished while the Robo Bay is about halfway done. And even though there's a lot of damage here, and even though there's a force field, the Stalker does go down, but at the same time he loses that Mothership core. Big mistake. Nice time warp right there to try to prevent any counterattack going down. But they're going to just cycle around this. I like this. I like this play. Oh, Lightweight's not paying attention.
Ooh.
Is this Nexus going to get canceled? It's probably going to get canceled. He's past its shield now. He has to just let it go.
Yeah, seeing these extra stalkers, he needs to cancel it, needs to not cancel it. Now, here's the thing. Lightweight isn't getting his own expansion. He's throwing down 2 more gateways and a Robo. He's going to be 4-gate Robo on 1 base. But he needs that Immortal out to deal with these stalkers. If the Immortal actually spawns behind the stalkers, that could be good, but Lightweight is too smart for that.
Back. Yeah, Lightweight's going to be pulling back out. He sees that there's something being made in the Robo facility. He's getting more stalkers to kind of group up at the same time. He needs to get his own set of things. And look at this. Blink is becoming about halfway done, so he is transitioning very, very roughly into the Blink stalkers. And that Robo facility is probably just going to be used to get some vision on the high ground.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Immortals, they see a stalker, right? And they point their gun at it, and they just close one eye, and, you know, like in a movie when, you know, a Western, have you? And, like, the main character just says, bam. And, like, suddenly a guy falls over dead. That's how it works with Immortals and Stalkers. So, I think this is a bit questionable from Lightweight.
Lightweight getting that observer just about now. I think what he's going to try to do is blink in through the side, but he's going to have to know there's going to be a few Immortals waiting for him. And actually, it's only going to be one as of right now because that War Prism is going to be coming out first. So we might see a 2 Immortal drop on the opponent's base, or he just might kind of hold on to it here and just use them to alternate the Immortals being on the ground to prevent them from going down fast.
Now, Forge did lose his Observer to Lightweight just a few moments ago. And Lightweight, this army composition isn't going to do anything to the front of Forge. He's going to have to really abuse that blink play to get anything done, because that one Immortal could almost take on all these Stalkers alone. I want to say almost, because I am unsure. He is going in and out, trading shields for units, which is always a good idea, but now 2 Immortals are out in the field. They can pretty much... what is it, like a 3-shot? It's a 3-shot on these Stalkers, so it's pew-pew. Wait a second. Pew-pew. So these Stalkers is going to have to be blinking out so quickly they can't get any real damage done.
And look at this, 2 Zealots going to be warped in right here, going to be able to do some damage at that natural, maybe. However, there is a Zealot, an Immortal, and a Mothership Core just kind of waiting there. But look at this, the units are way out of position right now. This could be really, really bad for him. Oh no, Lightweight's not going to take it. He's not going to blink in.
3 Immortals.
I just felt like he could have really... Oh, look at this. The drop coming in at the main. Oh, this is going to be horrible.
Drop
There's
it.
nothing waiting for it.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Okay, there you go. Good guy. 1 probe, 2 probe, 3 probe, 4 probe. This is doing some good damage right now. Bit of a late pull from Lightweight. Now, he is actually going to use the Photon Overcharge to repel this, and the War Prism is just going to skirt on away. It's kind of fast with that speed upgrade. More at the front of Forge. Stalker's harassing, but these Immortals is pushing them back. And take a quick look at the Harvester's Lost tab. It is... Wow. Forge actually only got 4 probes. And take a quick look at the current Harvester count. Forge is only up by about 3 probes. So that aggression didn't do all that much, really, besides force out a Photon Overcharge.
That blink, not a good blink, though. Lightweight kind of missed-microed his blink.
And he loses an Immortal at the natural.
Ooh, this is a really bad play right now. Forge doing a great job of doing this, of doing a lot of damage, and at the same time, it looks like he's going to bounce around and get out of there. Oh, positioning, but at the same time, Lightweight's trying to abuse a little bit of an area. And a Stalker is going to come be able to kite this around if he pays attention. He's not paying attention. That Stalker is actually taking full damage right now. Oh, man. There it goes with the blink. But these Zealots are going to be able to deal with this really, really well.
This Zealot fought honorably. Go peacefully, my friend. So, where do you stand on this game right now?
Right now, I've got to give the edge to Forge. I mean, it looks like Lightweight's starting to transition into Zealots. He's got a Colossus out, which is huge and is going to play a big part. At the same time, those Immortals, though, they're just going to dominate both the Stalker. If they can get close enough, they can almost one-shot the Colossus. If not, you know, setting that Colossus up to about 3/4 life or 1/4 life left, which is just going to be a really, really big pain to deal with. And it does look like he's starting to get blink. And he's starting to get blink, and he's getting that 1 upgrade on it along with the extended thermal lance. So he's doing his job as well.
Now, real quick, Forge is going to Robo Colossi. Even though he is supply blocked really freaking hard right now, he will get the Colossi advantage as time goes on. That's big. Yeah, it's always up. Third base is going down for Lightweight, however, so he will get the economic lead. The lighter it goes on. Lightweight always losing weight, getting faster, stronger, fitter, faster. I already said faster. I was trying to go into a faster, stronger, smarter, faster joke, but I failed horribly.
Type of thing. The Daft Punk, trying to pull a Daft Punk. I like it. Now, here's one thing we don't see that often in the middle. Both players being so peaceful. You know, the probes were there for a while. They weren't even attacking each other. They were just there. They both wanted map control. And
they were actually star-crossed lovers, mind you. But it was not chosen to be. The family of Lightweight came in, destroyed their beautiful pylon that they made together, just smashed it into the ground. They are ruthless. Lightweight is out for blood.
But it does look like the pylons are getting placed in a really, really good spot right now. Lightweight taking that third along with Forge. Forge is third, a little bit behind, but he does have that overall upgrade advantage. Not upgrade advantage, but he does have that overall supply advantage. Now let's look at the amount of units that they each have. It looks like Lightweight is very ahead with probes, 61 to 47.
But Forge got a massive army advantage, up about 20 supply, 4 Colossi, with a 5th and 6th one probably going to come on the way against only 3.
And I don't know if Lightweight is going to have to manage this storm as much as possible. It's just going to be really rough. His units are out of place. They're very spread right now. He's trying to go hunting down, and that's going to be a big, big problem. If he loses even 1 or 2 of those stalkers, that can really mean the difference between possibly holding and losing this game. But look at how many Colossus he has right now. 5 Colossus for Forge compared to just the 3 that Lightweight has. That's going to be a big, big difference. The question is, the Zealots do not have charge right now. It does look like Templar Archives are coming up, and the weapons upgrades are just about, I would say, on time. Forge definitely having an advantage. Once that weapons upgrade 2 happens, he's probably going to push out, which looks exactly like what he's doing right now. He drops those Zealots in the back door, and he's also about to hit with the front.
Now there are Zealots going to town. Actually, never mind that. We have a battle at the natural. Looking for an engagement. Remember, it is 4 Immortals against 2, 6 Colossi against 4. A big advantage for Forge, but looking at the third, Zealots are going to town on that planetary nexus. There are currently 5 Zealots going at it. Good time warps on the main army of Lightweight. Big Colossi damage. Holy crap. But, oh, this is so good for Forge, just obliterating the army of Lightweight with all these lasers. This is War of the Worlds right now, and the third's
probably going to spell a good game, and there it is. And T2P takes down this Forge versus T2P, man. Forge clutching it. Great play by both players, though. You've got to give it up. Both players did a phenomenal job for the most part. It just came down to a numbers game, and I mean 5-2 or 5-3 and 6-4. You know you're going to be down. You know 6 Immortals to 4 Immortals is weaker, and oh man,
that was good. That was good. Oh, whew. Bit hot in here now. Let me turn on my fan. Can you hear that? You can hear that.
Oh anyhow. Wow, yeah.
Forge, there's a reason we bring him out for clutch PvPs. Excellent play by Forge. Did take a lot of damage in that early game. Thought he was going to be behind because he lost that natural expansion, but just said, no, I'm going to remain calm. I'm going to retake the expansion, be behind about 30 probes, and have a huge freaking army and roll over my opponents. So, excellent games, really.
Yeah, definitely very, very good games. And just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you so much for co-casting with me, man. I really appreciate it. It was really fun. Are you there, Charles? Okay, I don't know.
I muted my mic. Darn it, that happens every single cast. I thought I was going to get through here once without muting my mic, but no. No, stop messaging me, Titanium. I'm not Saru.
But, just want to say thank you so much for casting with us.
Thank you.
You've definitely been one of the most entertaining casters that we have had on here, which I mean, I've only had a few of them, but nonetheless, you're definitely going to be one that I'm going to remember for quite some time. And if you want to just one more real quick plug for your Twitch channel, try to get you some more followers.
Check us out on Team2Pro, but Team2Pro.com. Check out Team2Pro on Twitch TV. Right now we're using 2Pro Senix to stream. We don't usually do that, but you know, our usual streamer was out of town, so I'd change it up a little bit. Very adaptable here at Team2Pro.
And like I said, thank you so much. I'm going to be getting off the raid channel, but it was definitely a pleasure, and I hope to God we get to start up some more casts as well in the future.